You know, I had all three. Oh no, I think I'm seeing three. Just one of them is slightly low. You don't have pads on any of them, right?
I don't believe so. Let me go double check.
So we got Wiley setting up the mics for the shootout. Let's go see what he's doing. So we got AKG C12 on the right, the KAM U-47 in the middle, and what's the left golden one?
It's Lawson Audio. I
Lawson
can't remember the model number.
So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So let's make sure Larry knows what mic is 1, what mic is 2, and what mic is 3. We're not going to use names so that we don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we want to use ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're just going to pick the best one.
So who needs to know which one is which?
Larry does. Oh, he's not in here.
This is Mike Ferrona, by the way.
About it,
Our producer engineer for the session, I would say.
Take all three always, I guess. Unless you don't want me to. I mean...
Oh, you mean just having...
Just record all of them.
Well, the other two are kind of far out.
They're far away?
Yeah. We
Okay.
won't.
And we got Eric Yoder doing our engineering, master engineer, head engineer.
What's up?
Hey.
Okay, well...
Yeah, let's just
do
record
one
verse
at a
1,
time.
you know, with each mic. And
Okay, so it'll be actual different takes with different mics. Okay, that's fine. Sure. That's fine.
Yes.
That's
yeah,
fine.
just show them 1, 2,
So this is
3.
Larry LaRue,
My inputs are
Larry,
1, 2,
who's
and
going to
3,
be
so.
doing...
Okay, we're going to sing verse 1 through on each microphone, and then we're going to pick
And
the
then
best
we'll
one.
discuss it, and then I'll patch in a compressor and change a few little things.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready. Well, whenever you're ready, I can roll. If you want to give it a shot, I mean, you could probably use these 3 takes to warm up. We'll just,
That's fine.
I guess we'll just use the first verse, right? Is what
That's
we're gonna
fine.
do.
Yeah.
That was souped up by a couple.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me. Someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me. I hope you never feel you ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home where you were.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go to the next microphone.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me. Someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me. I hope you never feel you ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home where you were.
Awesome. Great job. Next one.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me. Someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me. I hope you never feel you ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home where you were.
Awesome.
I hope.
I guess if you want to come in or just hang out for a minute, I guess we're gonna kind of listen and discuss.
Come in here, Larry.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that last thing.
The coughing was excellent.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
So you're not singing the same way that you were in the hotel room. It sounds like you're...
I got stuff in my throat.
really?
Yeah. Fine.
Let's just listen.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home
Can we hear him just
when you're
solo it out?
next to me. Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me. Someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me. I hope you never feel you ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home where you were.
Here's choice 2.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me. Someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me. I hope you never feel you're ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home where you were. Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me. Someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me. I hope you never feel you're ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home where you were.
Well, I know what the mics are.
I'm oversinging stuff.
But I don't know what you like best.
Can we just hear like just the first little bit of each one of these again?
Yeah.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me.
You want me to just pull
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me. Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me.
Wow. Well, I mean, there's definitely
I say it different.
3 sides of it totally different, but also all awesome.
Yeah, I agree. One's definitely the warmest. You
For
know?
sure.
Um,
And 3 has so much clarity, which is nice too. I think I want to see now which one is.
Larry,
I'm
do you
pretty
have,
sure I know.
Do you have a preference?
I sang so differently for all three. The last time was like so.
That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sang it very different.
Mike, what's your preference?
It's a really hard decision, I think.
Hear me again?
Yeah.
To me.
Is that number 1?
I hope you never feel you ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home.
So that kind of has a
What number is that?
That's number 1.
That's
We're
number
calling.
1.
that one kind of has a little bit of a nasally pop on you, you know, and 3 or 400 I don't like. So it sounds good. It's really balanced though, you know. I mean, I can always EQ that out, but
Well, that's the thing. Is we're splitting hairs on some really nice mics, so you guys call.
2 and 3.
so let's
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 hear the
let's
Just-
decide between
just a
2 and
sentence.
3.
Okay, here's 2.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me. Someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me. I hope you never feel you're ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home where you were.
That's 2. Here's 3.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home
I like 2 better.
when you're next to me.
That's impressive.
Yeah, number 2 makes me sing more good.
I like
Which
2
one
better.
is 2?
You.
Is it me?
Dude,
Mike.
yes, yes, that's so awesome.
That's almost an unfair like comparison there, you know,
Why is it unfair?
because I guess because those are my favorite mics in there, and I like yours just as well as I like those.
Well, they're all very good mics.
I mean, I don't think there's any losers here.
So-
No.
I don't really care.
So what? One was the C12.
No, 1's the L47.
Really?
For
Okay.
sure. And then
And
2 is his, and 3 is the C12.
2 is a KAM.
Mhm.
Okay.
Only he knew, and I had to confirm that.
So now that I know that yours is 2, what about if we go with a pattern that keeps that top end, but pops in just something around 100? Is that
Around what?
100? Just to add, can we add
Around 100? Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what does that?
150?
What does that mean? He has like dial-on options on that or something?
Yeah. I'll show you the patterns.
You have like a thing you screw onto it or something?
No. This is okay. This is the kind of capsule it has. Different segments, so we can use different segments.
So
of the
when are you
capsule.
bringing me my mic over there?
Mike, you want to add some around 100
Where
hertz?
are we at? Maybe 150 somewhere. Which one are we using right now?
Right now we're using number 1, which is on this printout. Is going to be this. Yeah, pattern 1.
60 hours.
We're using this. And if you want to add some low end, we can go with this. This adds low end.
Wow, that's a lot of low end, isn't it?
No, it's just, I mean, it looks like a lot, but we're talking, this is 10 dB, so it only adds like 4.5 maybe.
Okay, let's try this real quick.
Okay.
And we'll take it, and then we'll see between this pattern and the one that you have that we already like.
Okay,
which
so
one we like better.
we
and
keep
then we'll
we
get
keep
the
that take.
Right. So we'll do one
So
more take
switch
and pull it back,
only
or with
full.
So
So there are 2 switches that selects which part of the capsule is active at any.
So you want me to just sing
Given
when I was in
time.
the hotel? Because I had pulled back because I didn't want to. I was trying to preserve my voice. You want me to sing that way?
sing the way that you just sang now, so we have a
Just
you
the
know
record?
Comparison.
an apples to apples comparison.
Okay. All right.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home.
that's a big difference.
When you're next to me, someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies. When you're next to me, I hope you never feel you're ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home where you were.
Okay. So just roll it and just pop between these two and draw a solo, you know, and we'll know which one.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home.
Wow.
When you're next to
What do
me,
you think?
someday you'll open
It's
your
easier to hear,
eyes
isn't
and
it?
see blue skies.
Can you solo it?
When you're next to me, I hope you never feel you're ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home
What do you think?
where
Ken?
you were.
I want to hear it without the music.
Just that one, right?
No, this one I have in my
Someday
head.
you realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me.
It's a big
Someday
difference.
You'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me.
Well, you're
I
getting
hope
your
you
extra
never
lows
feel
that you
you're
wanted,
ever
right?
on
Yeah.
your own,
I'm afraid
and
we're
I
missing a little bit of
hope
cut
you never
now, though.
find there's nobody home where you were.
It definitely helps with that little bit of bite in the other one, though. You know.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home.
I'm gonna say
Someday
in a
you'll
mix,
realize you're not so
that
far
first one
from home.
is gonna stand out better.
Yeah. You like the first one better,
In a mix.
Larry? Do you have an opinion?
So say that again. Wait.
Larry, do you have an opinion?
But you're the producer here.
microphone made me sing in tune. I think it was the vodka. Well, it's hard to have an opinion because I'm hung up on just listening to how pitchy I was, you know, whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
Us engineers can ignore that. We hear pitchy all day.
because we're gonna do pitch correction.
So it's probably better to go with the more cut sound. You think?
I think
I
so,
like the
but-
second take, but I think it's because of the vodka.
What do you think, Eric?
I think whatever you think.
All right.
I like whatever you switch. I like what it sounds like now.
You like it better now?
But I.
So let's hear it with music one more time to see if it cuts really or not. I know we're.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me. Someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me. I hope you never feel you're ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home
Mm-hmm.
And now let's hear the other one. For music.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're next to me.
So here's a question: is there a pattern in there that splits the difference between those two?
Wow.
Sure.
Really?
Of course.
Let's
There's
try that.
two patterns that split that
Let's-
difference.
How would
Yeah.
you do that? Because it's another mod you put on the mic?
No. This microphone has 27 patterns of sound that
Lord,
it
we'll
can
be
produce.
here all day.
No.
Just about one more.
No.
Just split. Let's
No.
just you pick it. Just
No,
whatever.
you want to split right in between, or you want to go more towards the first one? Because we have three choices in between the two.
Lord.
We can go more towards the first take, more towards the last take, or right in between.
I think right in between.
Okay, we'll go right in between. Let me
is
put this
fun.
here.
I like this nerdy shit. I don't know how to label that other track. I'm not quite sure what he did, so I don't know.
Just splitting hairs here.
This is like, I just need to record vocals. I don't know, Wiley, set one up. You're like, I did preset number 34. You're like, I gotta write that in the recall sheet. Is it done? It's done.
Yeah,
already?
yeah.
We're gonna try one more time.
Want me to sing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want me singing, that's for sure.
If you can't sing, then get the heck out of here.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from home when you're
That's the
next
one,
to me.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Someday you'll open your eyes and see blue skies when you're next to me. I hope you'll never feel you're ever on your own, and I hope you never find there's nobody home where you were.
Actually, I personally don't even need to hear the comparison.
Yeah.
But you're the.
Well, I just want to hear this one
Yeah,
soloed
yeah.
out.
Sure,
I don't
sure.
need to hear the comparison either. I just want to hear what it sounds like.
But I'm not the producer here.
Someday you'll realize you're not so far from
That's it.
home.
That's it.
When you're next to me.
Cool. All right.
All right, give me 1 second. We're gonna patch in the compressor.